can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
Now Kevin Durant following the three-point attempt by MP. Shepard the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on. And the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series. He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the three by Minnesota. Durant, no good. It's Randle with the drive over Shepard. And there's Randle on the assist by McDaniel.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's McDaniel. And there's the bucket from MP.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Shepard with the ball. MP's there. Count the basket. Shepard's got 7.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Randle finds MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He dropped 48 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Van Vliet against MP. Fires from deep. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 4. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Houston making a switch here. Adams checked in, and then for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for Randall. Van Vliet, the shot from the low post is good.
If you are a small guard like Fred Van Vliet, that floater game is an absolute must. What pretty touch.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Houston making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. Minnesota also with the sub. Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. Now here is Holiday. And Vliet on the wing. Another miss by Houston. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Reed gets the bucket.
Boy, Naz Reed able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Van Vliet wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Rockets trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Goes back up. That shot misses. Good defense by MP.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Buries it from 3-point range.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
For 3, Van Vliet. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
And here's MP for 3. MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Alperen Sengun out there with Adams. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 2. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Van Vliet. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Conley, the pass to Randle. Back to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
The shot's good. Randle's got his second basket of the night.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Minnesota, Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. And MP, he's subbed in for Mike Conley. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. There's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
And here's MP for three. Long-range shot by MP.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
2 shots. Timeout call for Minnesota.
For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Steven Adams. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
And both free throws good for MP. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Smith outside.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Edwards.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Randall dishes to MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Rodgers has got 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low to end the run. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Kicks it out to MP. Launches it from deep. They get it back. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. There's a minute left in the first half. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for Houston. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 17. Adams, the pass to Durant. All sorts of time. Count it. Good. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's up a three, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant, one of the best, period.
And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
KD looking around. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Houston again with the bucket.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Here's Reed. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first half of play. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 13. But we'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The 3 ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens, and the shooters are capitalizing.
Everything working together. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. Because, in other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
It's trailed by 13. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's MP in at the point guard. Now here's Durant. Thompson in the corner. He tries for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. McDaniels finds MP. Connects from three-point range. Rodgers has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Timberwolves. And for Houston, they're shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Shepherd for three. Durant. Durant cleans it from distance.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Minnesota shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. MP from deep three-point land. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
90 seconds now into the second half. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Shepherd, and finished off by Shepherd.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And it's Shepherd missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Shepherd with the ball. Covered by MP. Durant kicks to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
He gets it in there.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Rockets trail by 18. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. To the paint, here's Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
The three from MP. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Edwards finds McDaniel. And here's MP for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
McDaniels against Durant. Shoots over McDaniel. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And here's MP, connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Thompson looking for an opening. Shepard, that's good.
Man, we knew how skilled Shepard was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
Randall kicks to Edwards. MP fires good. Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Here's Durant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Timberwolves on top, running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. We've got Alperen Şengün. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Adams is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And for Houston, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Finney-Smith. Banked in off the glass.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Conley with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's VanVleet. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Randall from outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the inside. That's good from Randall on the assist by Clark. Clark's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Okogie. VanVleet outside. No good on the triple.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Inside, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. That one wide left.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Conley against Van Vliet. Pass to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Okogie. 1:41 left in the game. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Pass to Clark. Randall against Şengün. That one good for 2. Randall's got 19 points.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Şengün, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Adams. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Durant against Ingles. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to MP for 3. Unable to get that one. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Come on, you saw me out there. I was focused on effort more than anything tonight. If my effort's where it should be, good things happen for us. And rebounds all about effort. Most importantly, we got the win. So, yeah, just got to keep that up and string together a bunch more, and we'll be looking good.
Well, we're rooting for you, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
MP
right here.
Yeah, got some really good questions back here.
Remember, it's me.
Hey, back here, MP.
You can see.
Miss Conway.
What?
I noticed that you weren't raising your hand. So, let's start with you. You had a lot to say before the playoffs started, and I want to give you a chance to say something now. Stand up.
Okay. Any concerns about your ability to maintain your performance against your second round matchup?
Wow. That's your angle.
It's the best I can do on the spot.
Yeah. Well, I expected something, I don't know, more colorful from you.
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, anyway. We got a great team here, and we play to each other's strengths. So, I don't have any concern about the next round.
Okay. Well, thank you.
MP, right here. Come on.
MP.
I have really
I'll give you some colorful.
Calabasas took you and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share in AE. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it. This is culture. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.